to episode 2 of The Truth About. Today's topic is an intense one because I feel like for most of us who've experienced this pain, this is just a conversation that we sometimes wish we could have. A conversation that we probably cry to our other friends about. Today we're talking about our growing friendships. I'm tackling this conversation in a different way, however, today, because I'm going to be talking to a friend of mine who was a very big part of my life, her relationship and I deteriorated in a way, and I feel like the best way to understand the impact this situation has is to talk about it from both perspectives, to understand how everybody gets affected and what leads up to that point. And yeah, man, I hope you enjoy this. Pull up a chair, grab yourself a drink, and join the conversation. Guys, what? Like I said, I have a guest joining me today. Her name is Kimberly, with her ghetto ass. Her name is Kimberly. But like, why am I talking? Introduce yourself, hun.
Hi everyone. Hi. I know you guys have been waiting for this moment. I mean, since the age of 5, I've been telling you I'm famous. Everyone in my life laughs at me when I say these things, guys.
She gonna be famous. Like I said, today's topic is about outgrowing friendships, which is like difficult for me to say because, ayo, bro, we were friends for years. We were friends for how long were we friends?
Since grade 8. Almost grade 8.
I could give you like a guesstimate. We were friends for like 7 years.
Yeah.
I mean, before the fights.
Yeah.
Because we were friends for like 6 years.
6, 7.
We were friends for like 6, 7 years. It was fucking magic, man. It was love at first sight.
Stop fucking lying.
Just bullshit. That's not true. That's a fucking lie.
Cut.
Let's not lie to the
VAR.
I remember the first day she came to school. It was like a little in class. Oh my gosh, this new girl. I was friends with the squad of girls who had known her in primary, right? Primary school. I was friends with those girls, so I was hearing about her, but I didn't know her. No, but I was nice. Like,
No,
listen, like I said, listen, I was fucking nice. Listen, I didn't say anything to her because I'm like, okay, we have to accept her because the rest of the friends who knew her, they were kikiing, haha-haring. This isn't our best friend. I was like, but y'all were just talking shit about her. But okay, with me being the person I am, I'm like, okay, we're accepting. That's who we are. And like in grade 8, bro, I gave a shit. Like I didn't want them to be mad at me, so I didn't ask questions. I wasn't like, okay, but like you guys were like, what happened? I thought skin. So I didn't want to say anything. So I went with it. I was like, I cook bit. Fast forward, because this is a very long story. Fast forward, and I fell out with this group of girls. I was doing my own thing. Because like at some point, like I said, I'm a nice person. I don't do the fake shit. So at some point, like the fakeness was like, okay, like no, I'm out.
I'm outside.
So I left. I was like, out. So we were beefing now. They would kiki about me in class, spread rumors, the little shit that teenagers do. Listen, she was one of them. She wasn't even sit here like, she was helping them. Bitch.
Guys, I was lost.
Fast forward, I was doing my own thing. She was doing her own thing. She was still within the squad of 12 to 15 girls. Like, keep this in mind. This is like majority of our class. The rest were guys. Eventually, I don't know what happened. They started teka-teka-ring, This drama started happening because you and I started being, like, not as
Close.
No, not that. Like, at the time, her and I were like, we were never like friends, but like we were friendly. Yeah, I don't know why.
For some reason, her and I started like, oh hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good.
We were like friendly. Yeah, like there was like a budding friendship happening
but I
there.
still understand why that would trigger them.
I have. So like, okay, that happened, and I am sad to say me and my other friend stopped being friends. And then me and this one started hanging out after school, man. Like, more than anything, like after school, she would hang out with me while I waited for my mom, you know. Yeah, it tricked me into thinking she was a fucking good friend.
Hey,
What a joke! I'm joking. No, man. So she'd hang out with me like after school while I was waiting for my mom. Like, she'd go home late just to wait with me. So we were like, now at this point, we were fucking inseparable. So grade 9, we were put in different classes. I mean, our friendship was like amazing. We were great. We still loved each other. But at some point, like, there was a bit of distance because like this bitch made some new friends. We're not gonna call her by name because
I can explain.
because I'm not a messy bitch. So fast
Wait,
forward,
shut up.
we had a couple of fights, her and I, like we'd fall in and out throughout high school. Like we'd have like big explosive fights and like not talk for months, and then a couple of years later, about a year ago, we had like, so not even like over a year ago. Okay, so she was still in, so from high school we went to varsity together,
Yeah.
right? So varsity, we were inseparable, but
Always.
right, but like normal we would fight. And then so at some point we had this big fight, and then we were just like not talking. Okay, so there was this one day we had this like really explosive fight over the phone. I have no idea what happened. She was upset with me, and she wouldn't tell me what about. She hit me with the "you should know." No,
She
but
had
I had no idea, honestly.
She had
like,
to know.
Cause whatever, I'm a very like flippant person. Like I have a very dark sense of humor, and I say things sometimes like I don't expect them to land. It's just like, you know. But then I forget that like, but then I forget that like some people like sometimes can be sensitive about certain things. So like I expect people to talk to me. So now this one didn't talk to me. She just fought, and I'm like, oh wait, dude, let's fight. Okay, fuck. You know. So we spent a couple of months not talking. And something happened to me in my life that led to me reaching out to her because only she could understand. Oh, only she could understand. It was a dark time, guys. But anyway, so from there on, I think there was this silent agreement that we would low-key try and make this friendship thing work again. But like, I don't know. I think maybe we had just like been apart too long because by here she had left school. So we didn't spend every day together like we were used to. You know, so like now it was, I think now we were just like living these separate lives, low-key. And I don't know, something just wasn't clicking the way it used to just.
I feel like because our friendship started off as being magnets. So, and then when we finally broke up, it wasn't because, think about, even at school when we broke up, it was that thing of we'd see
each other every day.
Even if we didn't greet each other, guys, I would see Lisa Hos there. Or
I know she
somebody
exists.
She exists, you know?
And even if I don't see her, it's
You
like
know.
high school though, everybody knows everybody's
Nigga.
business. So I know what's happening. Like she's
I'm like, ah,
fine.
Lisa Hos okay, she's breathing.
You
She's
know.
going to history. I hear you're going to.
Would like we would always be around each other. So whenever a fight happened, it's okay because we're still like in each other's circumference.
Circumference.
Now, completely different story.
Zero.
We wouldn't see each other. We weren't talking, and we wouldn't see each other. So it's like no one to God.
And it's that thing of, obviously, if we're not talking on WhatsApp, then I don't know what's going on. Like, it's just like that. But hectic, guys.
And we weren't making plans to see each other.
Zero.
Obviously, because we weren't.
You know.
So when I called her and we spoke about this, and so like it wasn't leaking, man, but like, you know, rahapeleta, we're telling ourselves we're going for it, it's fine.
Right.
And then this one fateful night, I will forever ever like be able to fucking tell the story because I remember we were planning to go to coffee to celebrate her and a mutual friend of ours' birthday. No, but I can explain it, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm explaining who she is.
No, I was about to say her name. That's why I stopped myself. I'm like, dude.
So, a mutual friend of ours' birthday, right? So, they were combining them because they celebrate they have a birthday in the same month. So, there was some drama that had happened. So, I was reaching out to find out if she still wanted me to attend. And now, this girl's coming at me with an attitude. One thing led to another. It was the end all and be all of fights.
Yeah.
I told her where she can go fucking kiss it. I deleted her number, blocked her. We just weren't friends anymore. It was over.
That had to be the
This bitch blocked me too. So like she
No.
guys, like
let me tell you know, guys, can I tell you what
this
the fucked
bitch
up part is,
decided-
right? Leslie and I had this big blowout, right? But at some point I came back to my senses and I apologized to her. I apologized to
A
this
year
girl.
later.
No. Remember when I called you, I told you, I'm like, hey yo, I wrote you a fucking message apologizing. By the time I sent it, it was
Bitch,
one
really?
take. Yeah. You had blocked me already. I'm like,
I
damn.
didn't hear that.
That's why I feel like I always had that closure thing because I'm like, guys, I really wanted to apologize before things ended, but I never got the chance because as soon as I sent the message, guys, it was one take. I'm like, oh no, can she block me after she gets
Listen,
this
the shit this bitch
text?
said though, I'm sorry, I was done. I didn't want it. I didn't want her apology. I didn't give not two shits that she done said like bitch, like you the son.
But to be honest, right, now that I am where I am, I feel like at that time, her and I, okay, we had our differences, right? And instead of me going to tell, okay, listen, you did A, B, C, and D, I confided in other people. And obviously, people are always biased. Like, it's either they're going to be on one side or the other. It's just it. So when her and I had, before we had this big blowout, I would confide in other people instead of coming to her like, hey, yo, I think you did A, B, C, and D. Because I'm that person, like, I'm a very emotional person, guys. I'm so sensitive. So whenever you do something that I wouldn't necessarily do to you, I'm like irrational. I don't think straight because I'm like, oh, I'm hurt, my feelings. I'm like, damn. So I thought she had done something to me. So I went and I told these people, guys, it's done, you know. And these people obviously would hype me up, like break off the friendship. And Vele, like it was the thing of I was mad and I was hurt. So I broke off the friendship. I said things to her I probably shouldn't have said. It was just out of anger because I'm like, you know what? If you can make me feel like this, I also have to at least hurt you in some way. That is the maturity, guys. I'm grown up. And I'm like, oh no, pain, I'm joking. So when I told her this, it was that thing of I wasn't rational, and it was also the thing of I want to go tell people exactly what I said. Like, oh, I said A, B, C, G, E, F, G, and not actually listening to what is this girl saying. But I feel like also, because at some point the thing is we started being friends at such a young age. We were all we knew. Our growth came from each other. If you go through something, I'm learning from it. If I go through something like, oh shit, I don't want to go through this. But then obviously we didn't, like, I feel like at some point in our friendship we never thought that there would be other people in it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, we just thought it would be us, and then other people came in and then was like, oh shit, other people exist. We click with other people like that, and then that's when we just kind of started drifting. That's when the elastic became, you almost said weird.
Given everything that was said, and I hear you say like people and stuff, and I agree, people can be
Influential.
okay. But you know, for me, it's like we've known each other for so long. I've had your back for so long. Why didn't I have the benefit of the doubt? Because I remember when you first came, like when we were having the conversation over the phone, and you were like to me, you were like, oh, this one time we were outside with Toot and Toot, and like you said this thing about getting this dude that, and you were trying to like embarrass me and something like that. And you know, I actually went back and I called him. What pissed me off, and I will admit, I was pissed off, was you were my best friend. Like, you could have set me
The
down.
person is hurt, friend. as much as I want honesty from a person, I mostly want to hear what I want to hear, what will make me feel better. So I felt like that, but that's why even the time when you and I started talking again this year, I told you, I'm like, I only realized the things you did for me when the friendship was done. Like, I feel like I needed that space, because when I was in it, no one is ever going to, because when I'm angry at you, bro, there's no way I'm going to only think about good things. Like, I'm so mad at Leseho, but you know, she won't save my life. She won't save my life. I won't talk about that. But when I'm no more angry, when I'm just calm about everything, I think, I'm like, oh fuck, this bitch was really here for me when I needed them.
Since the space we've taken, things about myself. Are you good?
Mm-hmm.
Things about something about myself that I've learned is that I tend to impose my expectations onto people. Does that make sense? Yeah. So how I expect things to go is usually what I assume is
It's going to
the better way
of doing things.
I mean, 90% of the times I'm right. Being right or wrong aside, right? That's not the point. The point is, like, everybody has the right to experiencing their fucking journey. You know, and my job is to be there, give advice, yes, but ambiguously, in a way that allows you to make your own decisions. You have, like, different, I want to say different perspectives.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have different perspectives on life, on things that you want to do and how you want to do them. So my timeline on things and the things that I want to do and how I want to do them and like, that has absolutely nothing to do with you. And I was like trying to make you.
No, I feel like the thing is, because you and I have known each other for this long, we kind of think we know what's best for both of us.
Yeah. When in our friendship did you feel like you noticed us start to like proper outgrow each other? I don't want to say outgrow, but like, let's say like drift apart.
I don't think it was a specific time where I'm like, oh, it clicked. It was just events, like you said. It was one thing led to another. And it wasn't even when the time I said, like, I feel like as soon as I left UP and you stayed, now it was literally like different lives. Yes, I would be like, oh, I did this on my side, you did this on your side. But it wasn't actively we were seeing each other. Because back then we were seeing each other. You could see, I didn't have to actively always tell you, oh, I did this, because you could see it. Like, we didn't have to have the conversation. It was just always in your face. Now this is something different where, think about it, for years of our friendship, we never had time apart like that, where you were in another area. Because even if when we stayed in different places, it's school, bruh. 90% we together. You know what I'm saying? But then now this is different. We have people our age. We're meeting more people our age. More people that think the same as us, or we think they think the same as us. And we're more prone to drawn to people who feel more friendly.
Having been through everything that we've been through, having like grown up, do you think Kuti? Because we were in each other's face a lot, man. Like growing up, like being friends, like we were in each other's face, like if not every day, like 90%
of life.
Actually,
like literally
like 90% of life, we were like in each other's face. So we grew a lot in the identity of us instead of
each other individually.
Having been without the friendship for as long as you have, do you think what had like maintained our friendship was the fact that we were like together every day? I mean, as much as we got along, but was that the basis of our friendship? Was it that we saw
I don't think
each other?
that was the basis of our friendship. It was that thing of, like I said, as much as we didn't have a lot in common, we got each other.
Yeah.
Like, we're on the same wavelength.
Mm-hmm.
And now, obviously, bro, if we're on the same level and we're seeing each other every day, everything is just doing this. But you know what I'm saying? But at some point, when there's like a storm and maybe you happen to cross over and I happen to stay behind, that's when it becomes a problem, because then like we're walking this journey together. Now you're above it and I'm still here. We don't get each other now because you're at that other side and I'm still like, oh dude, I can't climb that high, you know what I mean? When we grew older, we realized, shit, we actually can't be in each other's space this much, because you're growing and I'm growing, but we're not growing at the same levels. And when you feel like you're at a certain level, you expect me to be at that level, but sometimes I'm not. Maybe I'm like a step behind. And now obviously, like you said, now it's pressure, because you're like, bruh, I think like this, you should be thinking like this. But I'm like, no, as my friend, you're supposed to understand we're in different lanes right now. If you see me taking a rest at lap 60, you're supposed to be pushing me to go to 80, you know what I'm saying? Instead of not understanding why have I stopped, it's probably because I'm tired.
So with us, because like now we are attempting to like maybe rebuild, some sort of.
Actually, no, let's not say fix, because we can't fix broken things. Like if it's broken, it's broken. It's basically it's choosing another.
Like we're trying again.
Franchise.
Like we're doing maybe like we seeing what maybe can happen with the people that we are now.
In our friendship, like I said, actually when it comes to outgrowing friendships, like that topic, if you feel like you're outgrowing a friend, talk to them. Don't talk to other people, because
hey,
a lot of friendships would have broken off a way better, or if you and I would have had the conversation, like if the people have had the conversation. But now it's the thing of she said, he said, it's hearsay. This person thinks that, she thinks that, but that's not what it is. If you have a problem with me, bro, come tell me.
Talk to your friends, kids.
Talk to your friends.
I feel like we have been through a lot in this journey of ours, friendships, and like it's messy. Like I feel like more messy than we can like fully explain in this video, but it's okay. Like it's really honestly okay to outgrow a friendship. Like you can love a person, but that person not be meant to fit for you. Thank you for being honest, and being really willing to be grilled by me.
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun.
She thinks it's something.
The lighting is just gone now.
Yeah, it's done now. It's done.
That for me was like one of the hardest conversations that I've ever had to have, because the hurt and the history and just the mess that's behind all of that was just so intense. And having been through it, having had the conversation, especially since there's a lot of off-camera conversations that are happening because we're both processing these feelings as we're having them. I appreciate you all for joining this journey with me, and feeling these emotions. And thank you so much for coming to the second episode of The Truth About. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on your girls' videos, and I will see you next time on this beautiful chat space. Bye guys.
You OP and